Hi everyone, and welcome back to a small grocery haul. I had an Azure pickup today, and so I needed to just run to the grocery store to grab some couple of things, and of course I always grab more than I intend to go in for. But we are battling the flu. My husband and I are battling the flu in our house right now, so just a couple of things and then some extras for that, plus my Azure order. So I'll explain a little bit Azure once I'm done, but I went to Stater Brothers right after I went to Azure, and I spent $41, and this is what I got. So I found a bunch of stuff on the clearance rack. So if you're not checking out the clearance rack at your grocery stores, you should, because sometimes you can find some good stuff. So I found this funfetti cake. It was on clearance for $1, and it's not bad until December of 2026, so we have a lot of time to use that. And for $1.25, I got the funfetti frosting. Same thing, it doesn't go bad till 2026. And then for $1.40, I got some dark chocolate brownie mix. Always nice to have these in a pinch. My daughter, she's 10. She's loving to learn how to cook on her own. She can do eggs multiple ways and pancakes right now. And she always helps me make cakes and brownies and stuff, so I'm sure she could do that as well. Sorry, ignore my dry lips. I'm super dehydrated, trying to get the water in. But I just feel like junk all day long. So my daughter could probably make those if she wants to make some brownies or a cake. Just nice to have those on hand. I prefer to make my brownies from scratch, but it's nice to have those on hand if my son or husband or daughter wants to make them. They had these primes for 99 cents. This moon one, my son likes these, so I grabbed him one for $1. And then I got some Fabulosa. I ran out of floor cleaner that came with my Tinico when I got it, so I grabbed this. It is $2.25, and you only need a little bit of soap, so this will last me for a very long time. To add to the Tinico when you do your floors. I found this, how big are you? 4-pound bag of cane sugar that I want to start trying to use. It's nice because it's super fine compared to the one I bought some at Winco, and it's thicker. So I like the fact that it's nice and thin and like refined, so that it won't be chunky in cookies, because I haven't ever used it before, but I thought I would give it a try. And then I found some foil cups, cupcake liners for $1. It's hard to find them for $1 nowadays. When I see them for $1, I just like to have a stack of them in my pantry. Let me grab the next bag. Okay, our next bag from Stater Brothers. I grabbed 3 of these passeroni Parmesan cheese, something easy. Like I said, we're sick. Easy is nice. So these Parmesan cheese, my kids like these. I usually buy them at Aldi, but I was at Aldi today, so I went ahead and grabbed them, the passeroni kind. They were 3 for $5, so I grabbed 3. This is my favorite French onion dip, the daisy one. So I recently bought like a big bag of the Kirkland Kettle pink Hawaiian salt chips. So good. And so I grabbed those, and I have them, and these are good for a while, so not every store carries this French onion dip, so I grabbed 2, and they were $3.99 each, so they will be good until September. So once we are feeling better, or if we have a party to go to, it's nice to bring that. Mac and cheese. I always crave mac and cheese and I'm sick. I'm not sure why, but it used to be hamburgers, cheeseburgers specifically, but now it's like mac and cheese. Why, I don't know. But I grabbed this. I didn't even know they made this, a 50% more box. It has 11 ounces, so it was $1. They were on sale 2 for $3. So all of their like specialty mac and cheeses. So I grabbed this one, and I grabbed a 3 cheese one just to have on hand. So those are 2 for $3. And then also to go with this, fish sticks, easy dinner. I don't know about you, but I grew up eating fish sticks with mac and cheese. So whenever I have fish sticks, I always want mac and cheese. So I make that for my kids. So this is $6.99 for the 24 ounces of fish sticks. I normally buy these at Grocery Outlet, but like I said, I just wasn't going everywhere. So I grabbed that. the soda was on sale for $1.49. I specifically went for Verner's. It's hard to find here in California. My husband grew up in Michigan, and this is something big that they drink when they're not feeling well. It's like their medicine. And so I found it at Stater Brothers, and they only had 2 liters left, so I grabbed 2, but the sale was like buy 3 for a certain price. So I grabbed this Canada Dry Fruit Splash to try. I'm not a huge ginger ale fan, so I grabbed that. And then for my kids, just some apple juice for $2.49. So that was my $40 at Stater Brothers, and then I'll be right back with my Azure Standard haul. Okay, we are back with our Azure Standard haul. If you haven't heard of Azure Standard, it is almost like a bulk buying type. Oh, it's hard to explain. So it is almost like a specialty, like organic from farms around the United States type of place where you can buy. Then you go online, you find a drop location next to you. So you usually they usually have drops once a month. If you're closer to them, they're based out in Oregon, I believe, then you can do more than 1 drop in a month. So you go online, you order the things that you want to order from them, and then once a month you go to your drop location, which is, for me, it's at someone's house, so I don't want to videotape it, but a lot of times it's in parking lots. And you go there and you pick up your stuff. So everything comes on a big semi or a smaller truck. It is refrigerated so that anything that you buy cold or frozen stays that way. And then it has everything else. So you can buy grains, you could buy household goods. I think they have cloth now, like for sewing. There's cleaning supplies, makeup, tons of stuff on there. And then they have a lot of organic stuff, which is very nice when you can't find it in bulk at different places. So I spent, I think, about 140. Sorry, it was more. I ordered a 5-pound block of A2 smoked cheddar cheese, but they didn't send it. So you could put stuff in your cart and check out, but it's not always guaranteed to ship. It just depends on what they have available in their warehouses before they ship. So I ordered that 5-pound block of the A2 cheese, and it did not ship, and it was like $60 or $70. So I did not get that. So luckily I found some cheese at Costco recently, and it is lactose free. It's not A2, but it's still lactose free. It's from Calbit, I think. And so my husband doesn't do well with lactose, so we try and do lactose free, and he really likes the A2 smoked cheddar. So hopefully maybe next month we can get it on our order. So, but the first thing I got, it's really big, I'm not gonna pick it up. It is a 25-pound bag of organic white rice. I have the basmati rice from Azure Standard. I got a 25-pound bag of the basmati rice, but my family is just not a huge fan. They just prefer a long grain white rice, and so I like this because it's not enriched with anything, so it doesn't have all the enrichments in it, which is very hard to find at the store. So I went ahead and grabbed 25 pounds, and since we eat it like once or twice a week, I figured it was good to have that. Okay, so the next couple things I ordered are frozen. So I heard someone, I forget who, said that these are really good. These broccoli florets that they have frozen. So I got a 3-pack, and I believe it was like $9. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's organic, and it's picked fresh, right? And it's supposed to taste a lot better than the regular broccoli florets you can get at the store. I don't know. I guess I saw that, I heard them say it, and I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I got a 3-pack for $9 of those bags. And then my son really likes this type of hash brown. I make them when I make breakfast, but I figured I would buy some to keep in the freezer. You could throw in the air fryer maybe, so that way we can cook them without putting them in oil. Because usually when I make them fresh, I cook them in oil. But this was about $7, I think, for the 3-pack. So I grabbed those. And that is all that's in that box. Let's see. This box has some lemon juice This was $5.50 for this. How much are you? 16 ounces of lemon juice. It's organic, 100% lemon juice. So I wanted to grab this. It's good to make lemonade or when you're canning to add lemon juice to something. And I ran out of lemon juice, so I just thought I would grab it. I'm not going to do a lot of canning this year, but thought it'd be nice to have on hand. They always send you, if they have it in stock, a sales flyer for the next month. So this is for August 2025, and they'll tell you whatever is going to be on sale for August, which is nice. So you can read through it and see. There's also, if there's going to be new products, you can look in there as well. I grabbed 4 ounces of carrot juice powder. Yes, I like to put this in my smoothies. My kids, only one of my kids likes carrots, so I figured it would be good to go ahead and add this for my son who doesn't like carrots, into smoothies. So we're almost out of the first pack that I ordered, so I ordered another one, and this is like $7.25 for the 4 ounces. So it's a little bit pricey, but it's nice to have to add into it. In our smoothies, I add like green powder, the carrot powder, dragon fruit powder, chia seeds, flax seeds, sometimes beetroot powder, just depends. I grabbed this Can It and Ferment It book. It was on sale for $12, so I wanted to check this out and look at it. So I thought that would be fun. I know fermenting things is good for you. I'm just not a huge fan of a ton of fermented things, so if I can find something to add in, that would be great. And then the last thing I grabbed was, speaking of carrots, I grabbed a big bag of carrots. It is 5 pounds, I believe, carrots. And last time I ordered carrots from them, they were so good, way better than from the grocery store. Since my daughter is on a carrot kick right now, she'll just eat these, like wash them and eat them straight as a whole carrot. I figured, why not get her some ones that taste really yummy? And that is what I bought for, I think, around $150 from Azure Standard. And yes, so if you haven't already, please like this video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate it. My kids and I like watching the channel grow. It's fun to watch. And I hope that you enjoy these videos. Please leave a comment down below if you want to say hi or if you have any questions. That would be great. Okay, thank you. Bye.